cafe table. You laugh too quiet, I feel the room get stable. Slow sips of tea, your hand around the cup. You say you've had enough of storms, you just wanna look up. Soft corners, round edges on the day. You lean your tired heart where the bright noise fades away. Soft corners where all the sharp words lose their weight. You breathe in, you breathe out, and it's okay. Old record hums, dust dancing in the light. You trace the little scar, say these took me through the night. I nod and smile, let the silence speak. Kindness moves like water, finding every little leak. You tap the table in a lazy little groove. Blue notes in your voice make the shadows move. If the world runs hard, let it race on by. We'll stay here, slow and loose, watching worries drift dry. Steam on the mug, sun on the rug. You leave your shoes by my door. Slow Sunday smile, you say stay a while. And the rush doesn't matter anymore. Soft corners, round all my edges. You breathe in, and all the noise fades out. Cool water running through my chest, yeah, in your kindness I remember what I'm about. You hum off key, make room for me on that small secondhand couch. We talk in clouds, then not at all, just the hush of our hearts stretching out. Peace in the tiny things, tea rings on the table, your hand finding mine like it's always been able. We don't need the world to ever understand. Slow is a blessing when I'm holding your hand. Soft corners round all my edges, you breathing, and all the noise fades out. Cool water running through my chest, yeah, in your kindness table, coffee trace on the rim. You stir sugar like a slow film. Eyes on the window, lost in the quiet rain. Stay a little longer in this small world. Cups breathe warm and the day turns slow. Soft steam over Sunday, we don't hurry. Nothing to decide, we just glow. Your old sweater, sleeves rolled over your hands. You laugh once and the air bends. Time slips sideways, melting into every sip. Soft light falling through the window. Dust is dancing in the air. Yesterday feels far behind me, like it never really cared. Coffee cooling on the table. Time is moving slow and kind. I don't need a big reason, just a quiet change of mind. I'm not rushing, I'm not trying, I'm just letting moments stay. There's a smile I can't explain, but it's leading me today. When I open up the window, the breeze whispers something new. Nothing loud, no grand direction, just a gentle feeling true. I don't need to have it figured, I don't need to know the end. This small spark inside my chest feels like calling me a friend. I said I was over you, said it like I meant it too. But every time my phone lights up, I hope it's something done from you. I practice not to care like it's a game I should have won, but I lose it every morning before the day has even begun. You're not special, not a hero, you forget my favorite song. Still my heart keeps making excuses like it's been wrong all along. I don't want you back forever, I don't want a perfect scene, I just want you to notice that I'm stronger than I seem. I laugh too loud when you're around, I talk too fast, I overshare. I hate that you can see little corner table. Steam curls from my cup. Cactus by the sugar. Tiny desert. Waking up. Sun on the window. Dust dancing in the air. You trace rings on the saucer, like you've got all day to spare. Cactus coffee cup, slow sip, slow us. You laugh, my car gives up in this quiet hush. Cactus coffee cup, time drips drop by drop. If this is all we get, I don't want it to stop. Old print on the wall, faded blue and green. Barista hums a tune, soft and slightly out of key. You talk about nothing, but I'm hanging on each word. Stirring in the silence, every heartbeat overheard. Cactus coffee cup, slow sip, slow as you laugh. My car gives up in this quiet hush. Cactus coffee cup, time drips drop by drop. If this is all we get, maybe we're just passing, two strangers sharing cream. Or maybe years from now, this scene will be our dream. Your hand near the cactus, mine almost brushing yours. One breath from a story we haven't spoken for. I packed my books, my sweaters, left your t-shirt in the drawer. Told myself it's just a fabric, but I didn't close it, never sure. The train stops at the usual places, like nothing ever changed. Even my reflection in the glass still spells out your name. I learned how to sleep diagonally, taking up the space you left. I talk to plants, I burn my toast, I laugh at jokes I shouldn't get. You said we'd stay as friends, said it easy, said it light, but my heart took it literally and texts you in the middle of the night. I don't miss your grand ideas or the way you tried to lead. I miss how you'd mispronounce my words and blame it all on me. I don't want you at your best or when you're suddenly kind. I want you bored and half asleep, reaching for my hand by habit, blind. I'm getting better, that is true. I sing along, I breathe, I grow, but healing doesn't mean forgetting. It just means learning where to go. Every love leaves tiny scratches on the inside of your days. You don't bleed, you don't collapse, you just feel it in strange ways. Like when I bite too many apples or save a seed I don't need. instead of eye to strangers I will never see. If you ever pass my street, don't worry, I'll be fine. I finally threw away your toothbrush, but somehow kept the time. I saw you tie your shoelace like it was something important, and suddenly my whole afternoon felt slightly out of alignment. You asked me how my weekend was. I gave you way too much detail. I even added things that didn't happen just to make the story sail. You smile like you're not aware of the damage that you do. Every casual "hey, you okay?" feels dangerously true. Maybe it's just me reading into everything. Maybe you're just kind and I'm inventing strings. But why does my heart rehearse every word you might say? Why does silence get so loud when you walk away? I wear my favorite jacket like you'll suddenly appear, as if the color might convince you that I belong somewhere near. I delete messages unsent, then rewrite them in my head. Argue with an imaginary you before I even go to bed. You said see you later once, and I circled it all day. Later could be any lifetime, later could mean stay. Maybe it's just me turning crumbs into a meal. But tell me why my chest reacts like this is real. I don't need a promise, I don't need a sign. I just wanna know if you feel this line. If someday you don't show up, I'll laugh and I'll move on. I'll say I never liked you much, like nothing ever went wrong. But tonight I'll let it happen, this ridiculous small hope. I'll hold it like a paper cup, afraid it might collapse or float. Maybe it's just me, but if it is, that's fine. Some feelings don't need witnesses, they just need time. The first bell always rang too early, like it knew I wasn't ready yet. I fixed my hair in the bathroom mirror, practicing faces I never met. Your desk was 3 rows to the left, close enough to hear you breathe, far enough that every movement felt illegal to believe. I learned your schedule by accident, or maybe by design. I knew which stairs you'd take at lunch and pretended they were mine. Love was hiding in the margins of my poorly written notes. Between math equations and doodles, I wrote your name in secret codes. The hallway smelled like rain and chocolate, and something sweet I couldn't place. Every time you walked past me, the world slowed down its pace. You said my name once, casually, like it wasn't a big deal, but it echoed in my chest all day, teaching me what's real between the bells. I almost touched your hand between the bells. I built entire plans between the bells. I learned how hope can ache quietly. talked about forever. We barely talked at all, but your shadow on the classroom wall was enough to make me fall. I watched you laugh with other people and told myself I didn't mind. Jealousy wore a uniform and sat perfectly inside. I thought love was supposed to shout or knock you off your feet, but ours just waited patiently in places incomplete, like borrowed books I never read, like letters never sent, like promises we didn't make but somehow still meant. Graduation came like sudden rain, too fast, too loud, too final. We signed each other's yearbooks with jokes that felt unvital. I wrote something honest, then crossed it out twice. Settled for good luck, like honesty had a price. Years later I still hear it, that bell inside my chest, ringing for a version of me who didn't know what came next. I don't love you like I used to, I don't wish you'd stay, but you taught my heart its first language, and that never really fades. Between the bells, I learned who I could be. Between the bells, you looked back once, sought me. Between the bells, time was soft and kind, and love was just something we survived. If I ever see you somewhere older, quiet or complete, I won't say everything I felt, I'll just smile discreet, because some loves are not for keeping, they're for learning how to feel. They live forever in the space where we were real. Between the bells, it just loosened its fingers and let the dark slip by. I was awake before the sunrise, counting cracks in the ceiling, wondering if change arrives loudly or sneaks in while you're breathing. My phone was face down on the table, no messages, no signs, but the silence felt different, like it wasn't wasting my time. I've been afraid of beginnings because they ask for your name. They don't care what you survived, they don't remember your pain. But the sky was learning new colors, soft pinks, uncertain blues, like it was practicing forgiveness before it showed the truth. This is a new dawn, not the kind that erases the past, but the kind that stands beside it, saying you made it at last. I wash my face in cold water, look straight into my eyes. They didn't sparkle like movies, but they didn't want Somewhere a train was leaving for someone else's mistake. I realized I didn't need answers or a map drawn in gold. I just needed the courage to let this morning unfold. This is a new dawn. It doesn't promise me grace, but it gives me permission to take up my space. Every ending I carried was heavy because it was real, but I don't have to keep holding everything I feel. Some hopes are quiet animals. They don't run, they don't shout. They sit beside you patiently till you figure it out. I stepped outside as the sun rose, not brighter, just there, like it wasn't trying to save me, just willing to share. This is a new dawn and I'm still the same, but something inside me isn't afraid of my name. If I fall back into yesterday, I know I'll find my way, because the light didn't chase me, it simply chose to stay. This is a new dawn, soft, honest, and slow. And for the first time in a while, I'm ready to go. Never promised each other anything, no dramatic vows, no lines to keep. We just kept showing up in moments too small to tweet. You knew my worst habits, I knew the jokes you repeat. We shared cheap coffee and long silences like they were something complete. I cried in front of you once, hated myself for weeks, but you didn't change your voice, didn't offer anything deep. You just sat there breathing like pain wasn't a show, and somehow that was everything I didn't know I needed to know. You didn't save me, you didn't try, you just stayed when staying was hard to justify. Friendship doesn't sparkle, it doesn't demand applause, it lives in late replies and understanding pauses. We fought about nothing important, forgot what started it all, but when the world got heavy, you were the first call. You saw me change directions, lose confidence, grow quiet. You never asked me to explain, you respected the riot. We walked the same streets at different speeds, dreams drifting out of sync, but you never made me feel behind. You never let me shrink. You didn't save me, you didn't try, you just stayed and let me decide. Some people love you loudly, some love you like a song, but friendship loves you patiently when everything goes wrong. Years pass without announcements, jobs, heartbreaks, different views. We became new versions, still somehow true. If I forget who I am someday, or what I used to believe, I know you'll remind me gently without making me grieve. Not with advice, not with a plan, just by being who you always have been. You didn't save me, you didn't try, you just stayed, and that's why I survived. If the world ever asked me what love really means, I won't point to romance or cinematic scenes. I'll point to an empty chair, you never let it feel cold, and say that's friendship, quiet, stubborn gold. In the quiet before the first note, when the air is holding its breath, we stand side by side in silence, carrying more than ourselves. No one voice is meant to rise alone, no one heart is meant to sing. We gather all our fragile sounds and offer everything. When our voices lift together, something greater fills the room. Not our names, not our stories, but a shared and borrowed truth. We are voices made of light, we are echoes of the dawn. Every fear we carried in is gently carried on. Sing for the ones who cannot speak, sing for the ones who forgot how. Let every broken whisper become a promise now. The walls remember ancient prayers, the dust remembers tears. Every note we place carefully holds the weight of years. Some of us come with gratitude, some with questions, some with scars. But harmony does not ask why, it only asks where you are. When the melody finds its way through doubt, through shame, through pride, we are no longer separated. There is no you or I. We are voices made of light, we are breathing hope aloud. Every single trembling heart is lifted by the sound. Sing for the lost and the waiting, sing for the unseen pain. Let mercy move through harmony like soft and holy rain. No voice here insignificant, no note is cast away. Even silence has its meaning in what we choose to say. When the final chord is fading and the room returns to still, something sacred stays behind us, something always will. We are voices made of light, not perfect, not the same, but gathered in one offering, beyond all fear and name. If the world is ever broken, if the night feels far too long, let us remember who we are when we rise together in song. In song. Ooh. like winter finally exhaled. I opened the window a little wider and something quietly changed. There's sunlight caught in the curtains, moving slower than before. Even the dust looks hopeful, dancing on the floor. The street smells like wet pavement and brand new plans unsure. Someone is laughing too loud nearby, like they don't need armor anymore. Spring doesn't rush, it doesn't explain. It touches your shoulder and whispers your name. I still wear my heavy jacket out of habit, not the cold. Some goodbyes cling to the fabric, even when the day feels warm and bold. The trees are learning new languages, soft green syllables in bloom. They don't ask if they're ready, they just decide it's time to move. I think about all the versions of me that didn't make it this far, and thank them quietly for leaving the door ajar. Spring doesn't erase what winter wrote, it simply adds light to every note. Oh, I passed the place we used to meet. Nothing dramatic, nothing sad, just a bench and a memory that I'm strangely glad I had. Petals fall like gentle mistakes, landing where they please, teaching me how to let go without apologizing. Some hopes feel heavier in spring because now they can be seen, but I'd rather carry honest weight than hide behind what's been. Spring doesn't promise forever, it promises right now. It says try again softly and shows you how. I walk slower than I used to, letting moments catch my sleep, learning that beginning again is also a way to grieve. If I bloom, it won't be perfect. If I fail, I'll still grow. That's the quiet courage of spring. It doesn't need to know. Spring has arrived, not loudly, not bright, but steady enough to trust the light. The day left quietly, like it didn't want to interrupt. Streetlights bloom one by one, soft and patient, warm enough. The air still remembers sunlight, but it cools against my skin. Spring nights don't ask permission, they just slowly let you in. Windows glow with borrowed life, someone's radio leaks a tune. The moon looks less like a promise, more like something you already knew. Spring stays up late, it doesn't rush to sleep. It walks beside your thoughts and listens when you speak. I take the long way home again, not lost, just in between. The flowers smell like almost, and things that might have been. Your name floats up without warning, not heavy, not sharp, not sad, just a gentle interruption. moving soft and slow, teaching all my quiet fears somewhere safe to go. I sit on the edge of tomorrow with yesterday still warm, wrapped in a jacket I don't need, like a half-forgotten form. Petals stick to empty streets like stars that fell too low. They don't mind being stepped on, they already know how to let go. I think about who I am becoming, not urgently, not afraid. Spring nights allow uncertainty, like a promise that hasn't been made. Spring stays up late, neither dark nor bright. It holds the space between the words we never said out loud that night. If love returns in any form, I hope it walks this way, unannounced, a little shy, like spring refusing day. Until then I'll keep moving slowly, let the cool air say my name. Spring nights don't ask for answers, they just make you feel the same. Spring stays up late, and so do I, learning how to rest under an unfinished sky. Softer than before, like they already know. This isn't something we can keep, this is something we let go. Every sound we made tonight is still hanging in the air. Sweat, mistakes, and honest notes, we left them everywhere. We didn't say it perfectly, we didn't hit every line, but every broken harmony was yours and also mine. This is the last song, not the end, just the frame. We're not disappearing, we're just changing the name. If you close your eyes right now, you might still hear the crowd, or maybe just your own heartbeat, clear and proud. We started with borrowed courage, handshaking, voices thin. Now we're standing in the echo of everything we've been. Some of us are going home changed, some pretending we're the same, but no one leaves this moment without carrying a flame. This is the last song, we don't need to be loud. Sometimes the bravest ending is a quiet bow. I see faces in the distance, some smiling, some in tears. I don't know all your stories, but I felt them here. If this was all we ever shared, it was already enough. A room full of strangers choosing to feel stuff. This is the last song, hold it, don't rush away. Let it ring in your chest, just a little longer stay. When the lights finally go out and the stage turns back to wood, remember how it felt to sing together because we could. Tomorrow has its own rhythm, its own key, its own time, but tonight we end in unison on the same last line.